My name is Eric. I'm KC8VWL, and I'm with Universal Radio. And today we wanted to show everybody and talk a little bit about Yaesu's FTdx1200. This is a nice rig for the money, typically under $1,400. You're going to end up getting a radio that's got features that no one else right now on the market can really touch. The first and most obvious thing is the display of the radio. It's got a beautiful 4.3-inch TFT display, beautiful color, nice scope, very high resolution display, and it's really the focal point of the whole radio. It's going to give you a lot of great information. Its frequency coverage is going to be 160 through 6 meters. This rig puts out 100 watts on sideband, 25 watts on AM. Yaesu brought a lot of technology from their higher radios higher in their product line down into this and gave you a very feature-packed radio for not a lot of money. It's really the first serious radio in Yaesu's product line that gets into some of the most advanced features and gives you some first-class performance at a good mid-range price level. The cornerstone of this radio is going to be the IF level DSP. It's the 32-bit floating DSP that Yaesu uses in both the FT3000 and several of the models above this. Bringing that into this radio gives receiver performance that is very hard to be matched. Some of the other features I wanted to mention here too, this radio's got a built-in antenna tuner. There's 3 selectable roofing filters in this. You've got 3, 6, and 15 kilohertz filters that are selectable right from the front panel. You've got fully adjustable filters for your IF width, your IF shift, and then you've got contour, noise reduction, and notch filters that are almost infinitely adjustable that you can use in this radio. So the receiver capabilities in this is just top notch for the money. Some of the most advanced features in this radio come in play with the spectrum scope that's on this. Just so everyone knows that this radio only has one receiver, and it only has the ability to either listen to the audio or refresh the scope. It can't run them both simultaneously. But Yaesu's done some neat tricks in this radio to very fluidly switch back and forth that makes tuning with the spectrum scope very easy. In automatic scope mode, you can actually tune slowly and still listen and monitor the audio with a frozen image of the scope. When you tune much quicker, it'll mute the audio and then it'll refresh the scope live, and you can tune to your signals based on the scope. Keep in mind, when the scope is live, the audio is going to be muted on the radio. But in the automatic mode, it changes back and forth very fluidly, and I find that it's very easy to tune with. This radio is going to come with a basic hand mic, the power cord, some extra fuses that you need, which is pretty standard with most radios today. It has 2 antenna inputs on the back, which you can easily select back and forth from one or the other. The antenna tuner will work with both of them, which is nice. Also, on the front of the radio, you've got your normal headphone jack, and there's a plug for hooking up a key. There's also a plug for a keyer on the back, along with connecting up tuners, linear amplifiers, and a serial port for hooking it up to a computer. Also, one of the nicer accessories is Yaesu's FFT1. That adds several features into this radio for RTTY and PSK decoders, the DVS6, which is a digital voice recorder. It lets you record some of your QSOs and some of your own transmitting audio so you can go back and review it later. Another accessory I also wanted to mention for making the computer interface really nice, Yaesu sells the SCU17, which is their USB interface box, which really opens up a lot of computer control features and data modes that are going to be available for this model also. Please look at our website at www.universal-radio.com. Look on our page for the FTdx1200. You'll see a list of all the available accessories for this, along with the normal power supplies and microphones and other accessories that are available.